We're connecting with doctors. We're connecting with community experts. We're connecting with you. This is Connect by 3 News.
And hello again, and welcome to 3 News Connect. We've made it to another Friday, so congratulations for that. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jay Crawford. Monica is off today. 1 week from today is a very big day for Ohio because that is the day that Governor Mike DeWine's stay-at-home order will expire. But if you're not exactly clear on what that means, don't worry. You're not alone. Governor DeWine telling us yesterday full details of his rollout plan will be announced Monday, and that's when we're hoping to find out the timeline for restaurants, retail stores, and salons, and so many other businesses. Today, President Donald Trump will hold a signing ceremony for a nearly $500 billion relief bill. It will go to employers and hospitals really struggling right now. And our other headline to start the show, a key economic indicator released today is actually worse than predicted. Orders to U.S. factories for manufactured goods have fallen more than 14%. Starting today, Ohioans can begin to pre-register for pandemic unemployment assistance. Under the program, self-employed workers, 1099 tax filers, part-time workers, and people without sufficient work history qualify. They'll receive unemployment along with $600 each week through July 25th. We have more information on this. It is at WKYC.com. Well, we told you at the top of the show that President Trump is set to sign a second relief package today that is intended to help small businesses as well as hospitals. The original $2 trillion stimulus package provided about $14 billion in relief to higher learning institutions. Ohio colleges and universities are expected to get $388 million. About half of that money will go to students and their families so they can pay the next tuition bill. Cleveland State University qualified for $12 million in this federal aid and is eager to get the money into the hands of its students.
My 2 priorities for giving the money out were get it to as many students as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. So our process is going to be simple. It's going to be easy. We're going to turn it around very quickly. The online, fully automated form is going to be ready on Monday.
That's certainly good news. Students will have to apply for the stimulus money themselves. Several universities say they're setting up special web pages so they can make it as easy as possible for those applying. Well, big developments today as Georgia's governor reopens some of the non-essential businesses in the state there. But not everyone, including President Trump and even some struggling business owners, agree that it's time to go back to work. NBC's Blaine Alexander picks up the story.
This morning, as some Georgia businesses reopen their doors, President Trump is slamming the state's governor for a second straight day.
I'm not happy about it, and I'm not happy about Brian Kemp.
The president says Kemp jumped the gun on reopening the state, falling short of White House guidelines that recommend a 2-week downward trend in COVID-19 cases before reopening.
I could have done something about it if I wanted to, but I'm saying let the governors do it.
Overnight, Kemp defended the move, tweeting his decisions are informed by data and public health recommendations. Starting today, hair and nail salons, barbershops, bowling alleys, and tattoo parlors will be clear to open their doors. Dine-in restaurants and movie theaters starting Monday. Restaurant owner Salem McLoof is spacing bar stools and using only disposable cups, menus, and silverware when he reopens.
We need to get back to work. The employees they're dying to come back to, the regular jobs.
But other restaurant owners believe it is still too soon.
No one feels safe. No one feels that it's the adequate thing to do.
Also opening for business today, salons and spas in parts of Oklahoma, including Yvonne Garcia's salon. She says her phone has been ringing nonstop.
I think everyone knows what precautions they need to take.
Alaska is also joining the ranks today. And next week, Ohio and Tennessee will start unlocking businesses in phases.
Not every industry will be in a position to open safely immediately.
While some states are opening up, others are clamping down. In Illinois, a stay-at-home order originally set to expire next week, now extended through the end of May.
We need to keep going a little while longer to finish the job.
And North Carolina is extending its stay-at-home order through May 8th.
I think most people understand that we need to be safe about it.
Now, the state is exploring ways to hold NASCAR races at the end of next month without an audience.
Blaine, thank you very much. As Georgia starts to reopen, one place still open everywhere is grocery stores. And now 60% of shoppers say they're fearful to shop at a grocery store because of the coronavirus. CNR Research surveyed more than 2,000 consumers and found that many changed their shopping habits because of COVID-19. 46% say the pandemic has led them to buy items in bulk, and weekly trips to the store dropped from an average of 2.3 times a week all the way down to 1. And stores have put things in place to keep us safe, but they're not 100% foolproof, as we've learned. Heinen's in Strongsville has had 2 employees test positive for COVID-19 in the last week. Each time they shut down and sanitized the store before reopening, customers told us they're grateful that the store is being transparent.
They sanitize a lot. When you walk in, they do a head count, which is really nice. You only go in and out one door.
Most stores now have plexiglass shields up, and employees are wearing face masks. The state is urging everyone to wear masks when they're out in public. Well, this next story is certainly getting a lot of attention. President Trump is under fire for an idea he gave to kill the coronavirus. It came as the president discussed a new Department of Homeland study that suggests coronavirus is vulnerable to sunlight, humidity, and disinfectants.
Then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning?
Now, the comment got a lot of questions from reporters, and the Homeland Security Department assured federal laboratories are not considering this. And on that note, Lysol has now issued a warning after they say they've received questions about injecting disinfectants. It says in part, we must be clear that under no circumstance should our disinfectant products be administered into the human body through injection. Ingestion or any other route, you can see the entire statement. It's on our website, WKYC.com. You can also see it on our app. 3 News Connect going to take a quick break. Still to come, though, making the most of your groceries and your budget. How do you stretch it out to the limit? With some creative ways to make sure nothing goes to waste while we're all doing more cooking at home. 3 News Connect coming right back.
If the coronavirus is causing havoc in your world and you're worried about bankruptcy, wills and trusts, your business, advance directives, or any other legal issue, I can help. Mosman Law Office is real, local, legal help. Call or go online today.
I'm Morgan, and I'm a software developer.
And I'm Morgan when she was in 3rd grade.
Technology has always been my thing. I even went to an online school, Ohio Connections Academy.
I take classes that go at my pace.
And I got to explore all kinds of new opportunities, like programming. Now it's my job.
Everything just clicked for us.
Online learning may feel new, but Ohio Connections Academy has been helping students and their families thrive online for years. Enroll now for the fall.
Looking for words of encouragement, thought-provoking discussion, and maybe just want to turn your thinking around? Get ready, because it's a new day. Join me and Jim Serace for the weekly grind every Monday on It's About You. We hope to see you there.
Hey, Hun, can I recycle a garden hose? Hun! Is a garden hose recyclable?
Absolutely not. But, aha! Got the switch right here.
Don't be a wish cycler. Recycle right.
What was I thinking? I can't recycle a garden hose.
Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. My parents founded Third Federal on their honeymoon with a mission to help people achieve the American dream of home ownership. Today, we're still committed to that mission. Like we've done for generations since 1938, we're here to focus on what's best for you, our customers, and the communities we serve. So on behalf of Third Federal and the entire Stefanski family, thank you for letting us be a part of your dreams.
To 3 News Connect, the new IRS portal to get your stimulus check is up and running. The portal allows you to sign up for direct deposit, which gives the IRS an easier, faster option to get your money to you. Payments started to come through weeks ago, and those who already filed their 2019 taxes. If you aren't signed up for direct deposit, you will eventually get a check in the mail. Well, we're nearing a month and a half now for Ohio's stay-at-home order. And eating at home, for many of us, is equal parts takeout and buying plenty of groceries. So if you're looking for the best ways to stretch your budget, Lindsay Buckingham has some tips.
All right, so how many of you have done this? You go to the store, you're meal planning, and then, oops, you've bought too much. I know I'm guilty of it. So instead of letting that food go bad, we tapped Chef Eric Wells to help us get 3 meals out of 1 food item.
During these difficult times, families are looking for ways to stretch their food budget. What I like to do at home is to take a rotisserie chicken that you can buy at the store and make 3 different dishes. So what I have here is a little chicken fajitas, which we toss with some peppers, and then I have the tortilla shells and your toppings here. Next, what I did was take the dark meat of the chicken, tossed it in barbecue sauce, and served it as chicken sliders. Finally, what I did here was took the bones from the chicken, boiled those off, skimmed the fat from it, and made my own chicken broth. Chicken broth is really good. You can make your own soup, chicken noodle soup, or any type of soup at home. Guys, eat well, be well. I'm Chef Eric Wells. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Chef Eric. Okay, my turn. I have too many potatoes, like way too many. So here's 3 dishes I made to use them all up. First up, hash brown burrito bowl. Ready? Here we go. Grate the potatoes. Now, some seasoning. Then, fry them up. Best part, the toppings, beans, avocado, cheese, and salsa. Next, good old mashed potatoes, Instapot style. Let's do this. Potatoes in the pot, chicken broth, seasoning, steam them up, and done. Last but not least, roasted potatoes. Easy, yummy, and quick. Cut them up, hit them with a little olive oil, seasoning, and a little bacon. Wait, bacon? Let's slow that down for a second. Now, into the oven, and that smells really good. Well, there you have it. 3 dishes from 1 food item. And here's the thing, you don't have to eat it all up in one night. Just pop it in the fridge or freezer and save it for later. For 3 News, I'm Lindsay Buckingham.
Lindsay, thank you very much. Now I'm hungry. I, for one, appreciated the bacon slow-mo. If you're looking for those recipes, and you probably are, they're available. They're on our website. Each dish is posted, WKYC.com. Well, does the weekend offer an improvement in the weather? We're all hoping so. Carrie Coleman has our 3 News forecast. Carrie?
You know, we started off kind of dreary with clouds, fog, drizzle, rain around, but that's beginning to clear out right now, and we're going to actually have a pretty nice afternoon. We're going to see some sunshine for most of the rest of the afternoon with those temperatures getting into the low 50s. It really is not going to turn out such a bad day to be such a bad day. You can get out there and enjoy a nice walk if you want to. And then when it comes to the cloud cover, we'll notice that there's that big clearing spot across Illinois and Indiana. That's going to be with us really for about 24 hours until we get into mid-Saturday. Then the next system begins to get a little bit closer. Today, though, we're going to be north of this stationary frontal system to the south of it. Columbus, Cincinnati, they're going to be pretty warm. They maybe get close to 70 degrees today. But for us, we'll see those temperatures in the 40s, upper to mid-40s here across the lakeshore area. Inland, I think we'll see some 60s down toward Dover. And then overnight, generally partly cloudy skies. For Saturday, we're going to see mostly sunny skies at the start. Then here comes the clouds, and during the evening hours, we're going to have showers, maybe even a thunderstorm. But it is going to be a fairly mild Saturday up to 60. But for Sunday, the rain stays with us. We will continue to see pretty cloudy, inclement weather there for your Sunday. 53 today, a few peaks of sunshine in the afternoon, 39 for a low temperature under partly cloudy skies overnight. For Saturday, we're talking about 60 for a high temperature, and that's near the lake. If you get away from the lake, it's actually going to be considerably warmer, mid-60s, I think, maybe even upper 60s. And then late in the day, during the evening hours, here comes that rain. The winds will be out of the east 5 to 10 miles an hour in your Universal Windows Direct 7-day forecast. There's that 60 on Saturday, but take a look at the drop in temperatures for Sunday. Rain likely pretty much all day. Yep, it's going to be one of those days you probably want to get done whatever you want to do outside, do it on Saturday. Don't plan on that for Sunday. And then for Monday, partly cloudy skies, a pleasant day, a little bit cooler than average, 55 for the high, very close to average on Tuesday, 63 for the high temperature, clouds on the increase. Tuesday night, we could see some showers. And then for Wednesday, we'll see fairly mild temperatures, but also a good chance of showers and thunderstorms. Back to you.
All right, that forecast takes us into May, and I still don't see 70s. Carrie, thanks. We appreciate it. Hey, just a reminder, we want to recognize as many nurses as we possibly can. So if you know an amazing nurse who is on the front lines of this coronavirus fight, please take a picture of them, a brief description, and send it to us via text message. We're going to call them our superheroes in scrubs. You can send those texts and messages to 216-344-3300, or you can call us, or rather email us, at 3lovesnurses@wkyc.com. 3 News Connect is coming right back.
If you're thinking about
Workers have another mass sickout plan for today as a group of warehouse employees call for better working conditions. Workers want Amazon to close down facilities that report positive cases of COVID-19, provide paid sick leave, and not retaliate against associates who speak out about conditions. More than 300 workers from at least 50 facilities have said they will take part. And Target employees are also planning a sickout for 1 week from today. They say they aren't happy with how many people are in their stores at one time during this pandemic. Workers say foot traffic has been outrageous, and no one in the store, workers or shoppers, have been required to wear masks. Well, there are a lot of people working on the front lines during this pandemic, some who we don't thank as much as we should. Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield has a special message of thanks for one essential group of workers.
Wanted to give a special shout out to all of our grocery store workers and employees, all the people providing food for those in need. You guys are working on the front lines, so I thank you for that. Shop smart. wear your mask, protect yourselves and others, protect those workers. Just be courteous, because there's a lot of people that are sacrificing a lot just for us to be able to live somewhat normal lives during these times.
Baker, well said. It was a sports night last night, finally. Not live sports, but it was a night unlike any other. The 2020 draft happened all virtual. And the Browns, they made their first pick.
With the 10th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Jedrick Wills, tackle, Alabama.
And that is exactly what this franchise needs, a big left tackle. The former five-star prospect started in 29 games during his career, and he did it at a top-flight school, of course, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Wills is expected to fill that big void that the Browns have had at left tackle really ever since Joe Thomas retired. We heard from him last night on how he feels about working eventually with Baker Mayfield.
He plays with great determination, and I do the same exact thing. And I know that he's a great quarterback, and he's somebody that's striving to, put a team in a great position to be like a championship team. And with us coming together, I feel it's going to help make us better.
All I heard there was championship team, and that's all I care about. By the way, tonight is night 2 of the draft, and here's the way this will work. Second and third rounds will happen tonight. The Browns, of course, have a second pick in the second round, rather. That's the 41st pick overall. They have 2 picks in the third round. The draft's last 4 rounds will conclude on Saturday. Now, the NFL draft looks a lot different right now, of course, and it makes us wonder what the draft will look like here in Cleveland next year. Drew Horansky looked into that.
The disappointment that Cleveland and the Browns felt over losing NFL drafts to Nashville and Las Vegas all washed away last year in one major announcement, that in 2021 the NFL draft would be here, finally.
It's a big, big deal to our area, one of the founding areas of the NFL.
But will it look like we thought? This weekend, Las Vegas was supposed to be full of pomp and circumstance. Instead, thanks to COVID-19, we're getting a look at Roger Goodell's basement.
Right now, we really have no idea what that impact, what the change in impact would be.
David Gilbert, president and CEO of Destination Cleveland, helped plan the draft and says so far the show is still on.
We are planning as though, the draft happening a year from now is what we thought it was going to be 3 months ago, 5 months ago.
It was supposed to be the biggest event since the RNC and set records. Nashville did, with 600,000 visitors and an overall economic impact of $224 million. Gilbert says even if social distancing ends, fans still have to show up. Unclear is what they will do.
Those trends, are they short-term or are they permanent? What the mindset is of the public in terms of being at larger. And I think that's going to take some time to come back.
While in drafting terms for now, the planners are on the clock when it comes to next year, building a spectacle to be proud of.
All right, Drew, I can't wait. It's going to be a wonderful event. So far, the exact dates and the specific locations throughout Cleveland have not yet been announced. Well, coming up on 3 News Connect, she is the newest YouTube sensation. You've got to see this girl. She's helping get kids into the kitchen, and she's only 10 years old. We're going to meet her when 3 News Connect comes right back. Stay with us.
Expecting a tax refund and
people talking. 3 News investigates as state information about COVID-19 in nursing home remains in doubt. It's a story we've been bringing you and we will continue to stay on top of. Also, after complaints from unhappy customers, Ticketmaster is once again changing its refund policy for postponed events. Good to hear they're finally listening to all of their unhappy customers. And starting today, Akron's Stan Hewitt is opening its grounds for garden walks there. Aren't they needed? And they are free. Garden walks are available Wednesday through Sunday. Very nice. They have special hours for seniors only. That is 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. and from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for everyone else. Strongly encourage everyone to go check it out. Keep in mind, all buildings at Stan Hewitt will remain closed, at least for now. I love this story. A 10-year-old in South Carolina is using her time social distancing, becoming a YouTube sensation from cooking. Nolan Blair has her recipe for success.
Hey guys, this is Zoe, and welcome to another episode of Kids Cooking with Zoe.
10-year-old Zoey Giles is giving direction for tasty bites in her newly created YouTube show.
Today we're going to be making my Uncle Matt's famous seasoned popcorn. We're making energy balls, and it's Taco Tuesday!
Giles is teaching her peers how to cook, providing a fun thing to do while kids spend more time at home.
Just so they can make their own cool creations out of food.
Zoey's parents are the support cast and crew.
I think it's pretty fitting that she loves to cook because one of the only problems that we've really ever had with her is her sneaking food. So she loves food.
What I like about these cupcakes is that they're super, super good.
And to make sure the recipes come out well,
Now it's time for my professional taste tester.
Zoey's little brother, Max, gives the food a taste.
Rating from 1 to 10. 10. Thank you for watching. Make sure you click the like button and make sure you subscribe.
Zoey's excited to get families and kids into the kitchen.
Awesome, Zoey. We love it. One day she hopes to use her cooking skills to help provide for the homeless. That's it. We're back Monday. See you at 5 with What's New.